Okay, you guys, so we're back. We've just taken a look at adding clips to the timeline using the automate to sequence function. We've also taken a look at creating bins and importing files. Remember, you can use the media browser if that's your cup of tea, or you can simply double click and choose to import files in that fashion. Whatever method you choose, you guys, is totally up to you. But what I want to do is I want to take a look at when you have clips in the timeline. How do we organize them and reshuffle them if needed? Um, so let's take a look at maybe swapping out a picture from the timeline if you needed to. What if I don't want 3 in this area? I want to use maybe 6 again. I can take 6 and drag and drop it. And if I hold my option key, you can see that with a clip on top of it, I can release my mouse, release the Alt key, voila, and I've swapped out that clip. If you want to insert a clip, then you want to do that the same way. What if I want to insert the clip at the beginning of the timeline? 7. I would take 7, drag and drop it to the beginning, hold the Alt, hold the Shift key. Oops, let me see which keyboard shortcuts. That's not it. Give me a second to see which one is the correct one. I'm actually hitting 3 keyboard shortcuts: Shift, Alt, and Control. Release my mouse, release those keyboard shortcuts, and the clip has now been added to the timeline. Again, my clips are extremely long because I have them set to 20 seconds. So I'm going to go into the duration, type in 5 seconds, and ripple the sequence. Bam. So Shift, Alt, Control. Wait till you see the icon. Let's do one more. I'll drag this clip in. I want to place it right here. Boom. Shift, Alt, Control. Release my mouse. Release the key, and it's been added. Unfortunately, the transitions are deleted. Once you do this type of method, you'll have to go back and add the transitions. So make sure you guys are conscious about that, going back to add the transitions, because you're definitely going to be able to have to do that, you guys. Add clips in between, modify clips, things of that nature. There's also another method of using the source monitor for inserting clips. I want to insert a clip right here. So what I've done is I've held the Shift key, I've moved the blue CTI, and I'm snapping to an edit point. I'm going to select, drag a clip, and load it into the source monitor. I'm going to grab the out point and trim it back until this white number reads 5 seconds or close to it. Perfect. That's close enough. 5 seconds and a frame. And now what I do is I click the insert button to insert the clip into the timeline. And you can see all the other clips are pushed downstream. So these are techniques you guys can use when you have clips in the timeline and you want to take another clip and maybe replace it or add it to the timeline. You can drag a clip on top of another clip, hold the Alt key, release your mouse, and you can see that clip is now replaced. Bam. Or you can put your playhead where you want the edit to happen, drag and snap the clip. When you see the edit point or the snapping icon appear, there it is. Shift, Alt, Control. Release your mouse, release the keyboard shortcuts, and the edit has happened. For me, I have to use Control click or right click the clip, speed and duration. I'm going to type in 500, ripple the timeline, and click OK. Boom. So there you guys have it. Hopefully you can add these concepts to your timeline as you're adding your clips. But remember, one of the easiest ways is to automate them to sequence. I'm going to make sure my playhead is at the beginning. I've deleted all the clips. I'll double click this bin, select all, and automate the sequence. Sort, transition, click OK. All the clips are now added back to the sequence with the default transition applied. In our next video, you guys, we're going to take a look at adding transitions to our clips. and we'll also take a look at modifying transitions. Up next.